since it's fun to archive stuff you own. Sure is. That's my brother's Star Wars Episode 1, Battle of Naboo. I never really got into it. I never really played it that much. He loved it. He loved the Star Wars games they had. Perfect Dark. For some reason, I never got into it. I never liked Perfect Dark. In fact, I never played around with it enough to get through the first level. It seemed really complicated. But it was cool because it came with the expansion pack for N64, which helped it with the graphics and everything, so that's neat. Zelda 64, or Ocarina of Time. Great game, fun game. Just so much to this game. It's not really, to me, it's not really that replayable of a game compared to some other games, but it's fun to play that one time. It's just so much fun. I mean, once you played it, to me, you've played it, you know. It really isn't anything else. The story, it's mainly storyline based for me. I like the storyline, and once that's done, you know, you can't really surprise yourself with it, and there wasn't enough things for me to think about to go back to it and try it again. Oh, Daniel got this. Donald Duck going quackers. Quackers spelled with stuff to make it look like it's cuss words and stuff. I never liked it, but he liked it. It's not like full 3D, it's 2D and a half, where you're not like in a superficial 3D world. It's like you have like lane 1, lane 2, lane, you know, you have 3 lanes to choose from. It's like a Tiger game with 3D elements. It's really hard to explain, I guess. I think you got that. It's pretty fun for him, he said. I never tried it. King Griffey Jr. winning, is it winning run? That's just Major League Baseball featuring King Griffey Jr. And I really like this game. They got everything I thought right in this game. They got the Major League's license. I love the pitching where you pick the cursor and you go right below the strike zone. Then you can slowly elevate it up for a nasty slider or fastball that hits the corners. Fun, fun, fun. The batting was fun too. You get the same target system. Better hitters get bigger targets, like Mike Piazza and King Griffey here. Frank Thomas get huge targets where you can just easily get the ball within it. Then like crappier batters who, you know, you can have like a batter like Jay Buhner who had like a lot of power, but he just was bad at regular hitting. Well, not bad, but mediocre. And he had a tiny little zone. But if you could touch that ball, it'd probably go over the fences. So, a lot of fun here. Really enjoyed this game. I also like trading in that game. You could make crazy trades to get like King Griffey Jr. with crappy players if you traded enough. Pilot Wing 64. Kind of boring after a while, but it was a good startup title. Good, you know, one of the first games. Cruis'n USA. I saw someone list this as the crappiest, one of the crappiest games of all time. That is not true. It's a fun game. You know, it's not Mario Kart because really you don't want to touch anything or any other player or the environment. But it's a fun game. It's a good game. They shouldn't knock it. But yeah, Cruis'n USA, not one of the crappiest games ever made. Good game with a bad rap for some reason. It's fun. It's high speed. I love being the school bus. The silver, you get to make it silver after a while. Just fun. I never really beat it all the way. It gets really hard really fast. But I got really close to like the last, I don't know, Grand Prix or whatever you want to call it. Jet Force Gemini. Brothers game. Never liked it. Rampage. World Tour. Interesting backstory to this one. We went to it was like the same day, we went to Best Buy. I remember that. And I got the King Griffey Jr. game. And my brother had the option of choosing between this and GoldenEye. And I told him, I said, in Nintendo Power Magazine, this gets like a 69 rating. The GoldenEye gets like a 95 rating. Go for the GoldenEye. And he's like, whatever, I'll do what I want. And he got this, which is repetitive crap. It's fun for a second, then it's bullshit. I don't know why he bothered. But, you know, rebellion. Eh? WCW versus NWO World Tour. This is it, baby. This is what started the whole wrestling game revolution on the N64, THQ, and AKI. It gets no better. It's a beautiful game. Graphics today, I mean, look really outdated and everything. But I still like the play control better than anything they're doing today, which is really a shame because they really should be able to copy this engine and have good graphics and everything else. But for some reason they can't. I don't know why. But fun game. It has a fake league on there. All these, made up promotions. And like if you beat all the promotion captains, you unlock, like, let's see, I think for WCW you get Diamond Dallas Page. For NWO you get Macho Man, and other ones like Black Widow. But one, you get this crazy boxer guy. I want to say Joe Bruiser. Maybe Joe Bruiser. I don't know. But I always like to select him because you just have this crazy liver punch and a regular jab and stuff. He has no grappling. He just boxes the crap out of these people. And you'll get TKO after TKO just by just hitting people as hard as you can. It's fun as hell to unlock Joe Bruiser or whoever his name is, because he cleans house. NBA Jam 2000, got that at thrift store recently. It just kind of doesn't work on the 3D platform. I mean, they kind of went two ways. You could kind of play it the old way with just 2 players versus 2 players, or you could have a full team. And I think they should have committed to one or the other, but Diddy Kong Racing, kind of a weird attempt at kind of a adventure action game with a racing theme, and I think it failed to me. I mean, I didn't like it. My brother thought it was good. He liked it. Hercules, really craptastic game. It's not as bad as Superman 64, but it's pretty bad. I'll review it sometime just for the badness. Mario Kart 64. There it is, baby. That game is great. This is the engine I love. I didn't like Double Dash, and so I went so-so on the Super NES Mario Kart. But this is the pinnacle to me. I could play this game forever. I do. I still play it. I bring it places, and I play it on the N64 all the time. Yeah. Super Mario 64. Super Mario 64, yeah. Kind of rushed it. Yeah, good game, classic. One of my favorite Marios of all time, if not the best. It's just not much I can say about it. Uh-oh, the beep of doom. Fix that. I need to turn off that auto power off. Anyway, Super Mario 64, good game, fun game. Yeah. Probably, it showed what, a 3D platformer could be like, and it's just everything else had to live up to it. Star Wars, Shadows of the Empire. I haven't played this in a long time, but I really like this game. It's really fun. I don't remember. It just seems like not enough people covered it. Maybe back then it had more coverage, but it seemed like a good game that kind of should have lived on longer than it has. But it's a fun game, and I like shooting stuff in it. It's fun. I like there's like the one level where you're on a train and you gotta shoot this weird robot. I don't know the names, the robot name, but I know he probably has a whole book series in the Star Wars universe. But it's like T-1028 or something, and that level is fun as hell. But yeah. Oh, my brother got Mario Party 3. That's kind of fun. You have to have a lot of people, and they have to be committed. It's like Monopoly for N64. You have to want to play it. You have to be in the mood. You can't just pop this out and say, I want to play it. It's not that casual. It's a commitment. Because I'm not going to play this and not finish it. What's the point? Right? I need the bragging rights. Alright? So, yeah. And I did have Revenge, which was the game after No Mercy. This is No Mercy. The game after World Tour. I never had WrestleMania 2000, but I had Revenge, and I left it at a friend's house, which was weird because he also had Revenge, so he really had no use for it. But Revenge was the last one under the WCW license. This is the last one under the WWE, I want to say F, but they got E now, license. And this is fun. Great creator wrestler mode, ladder match, Iron Man match, all kinds of matches, battle royals. I love the Battle Royal because that way you can unlock everything in one fell swoop, just going crazy, adding up points. And at the very end, Andre the Giant comes in, and you have to take the man out. And I completed that on Expert once, and that was a chore. But I had a really cheap creator wrestler, my guy named Cody Webster. He has this one move in this is this trip kick you do where you never see it in the on the TV, or maybe they use it in Japan wrestling or something, but I never seen it before. But it's a really cheap trip kick where you go down and trip them and they kind of back up, and you just keep on doing that until they're on the outside of the ropes. Then you could rush them and spear them out of the ring pretty easily. But that's a great move, and I love this game.